Okay, ma? Good morning, children. Good morning, everybody. Every student need to utilize this time for studies only. Actually, from 20th March, you are in the vacation. But don't feel these are all holidays. It is an unwanted break. You must not waste your time. If everything is common, you have to stay in school from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. daily. Am I right? Every student need to utilize the same time for studies only, even you are at home. Forget as it is holidays. Actually, all holidays also completed. Only the month of May is holidays for you. But now you have to utilize your time for studies only. Remember that 5th June onwards, working days. So if this situation is not occurred, suppose if there is no COVID-19, all of you should stay in this school and you should read, you should write, you should complete your notes, you should attend to the examinations, assignments, all those things. Yes or no? That's why you must feel like that. And you must utilize your time to learn all subjects, Telugu, Hindi, English, Math, Science, Social, everything. Already we have uploaded the videos, classes of which were taught by your teachers. Already Telugu to Social Studies, all subjects we have uploaded. So by watching those videos, you have to continue your studies as it is. Even you have to feel the school is going on. From 8:30 to 5:30, 9 hours, you have to utilize for studies only. We have given you the diary work also. The diary work also we have given you from 5th June to 30th June. Telugu, Hindi, English, Maths, Science, Social, everything. What should you do? Day wise we have given you. We have uploaded in our school website. Watch it and do it regularly. If you don't do that, the maximum period you will lose. We can't get the time which we lost. The time is precious than anything in the world. Yes or no? We can't bring it back. So utilize the time. What should you do during this time? For that only, for studies only. Actually, if you don't have, even you don't have the textbooks, we have uploaded the textbooks and we have uploaded the workbooks also in our website. So follow the textbook, follow the workbook, follow the diary works, follow the videos, and you have to continue your studies. Understand? Amma, you want a bright future, yes or no? You want to become a doctor, you want to become an engineer, you want to become a police, you want to become a lawyer, so you have a bright, you have a hope. You have an intention to do this. Your parents have a lot of hope with you. You want a bright future. You want to become a scientist like that. If you waste your time like this, you can't get it. So you want to become like this. You want to earn this. You want to buy this. You want to be in the best position. The best position, yes or no? So if you want to do all the things, if you want to get all these things, what should you do? You should utilize this time for studies as usual. Yes or no? Remember, that's why I am going to give you some basics in English subject. What are the basics in English subject? Actually, if you want to speak in English fluently, yes or no? Everybody is interested to speak in English fluently. Moreover, everybody should learn English very much, because during this globalization throughout the world, the common language is English. You should speak in English fluently, you learn that. And you should know the vocabulary in English, and you should know how to write and how to frame questions, how to frame sentences, how to frame paragraphs, how to write letters, how to write conversations. Whatever the exercises you have to write during the examination until 10th standard, you have to learn in this school properly. And if you learn this English, you can communicate. Communicate means you can tell whatever you want to tell to others. You can communicate easily and clearly. And you can understand whatever you want to and whatever you listen from others and whatever you see and read, you can understand easily, and you can understand what to do in proper way. If you are unable to understand the letter, if you are unable to understand any news editorial in the paper, if you are unable to understand while you listen anything from your higher officials while you are doing job, otherwise in lecturers in colleges, in anywhere, if you are unable to understand the language, there's a spoken English, otherwise any subject, any syllabus or anything, any article, what can you do? That's why everything around us is English. I think you might forget so many meanings also during this COVID-19 vacation, and you might forget to speak in English also because you are in rural areas. But I am saying you very clearly, don't forget and don't leave all these things. You should keep everything in your mind. All the English words, all the English grammar points, whatever the teachers taught you. In English, what are the basics in English? First thing is, how many letters are there in English? How many letters are in English? Basically, English subject. How many letters are there in English? 26. There are 26 letters in English. From capital A to Z. Like that, small a to small z. You have 26 letters. In these 26 letters, 5 letters are called vowels. What are they? What are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. These are called vowels. Remaining all B, C, D, F, G, H, J. These are all called consonants. These are vowels and these are consonants. Already teachers might explain you. Next, third one is basics in English. We start with A, Yan, D. What are these three? These three are articles. A, Yan refers to single one. This is a pen. That is an apple. So these vowels, for these vowels we use an. For these consonants we use a. This is called a definite article. Tell me these vowels concept and about these vowels and about these consonants and about these articles you might learn. Already your teachers might explain you. I just want to remind you these basics. Vowels, consonants and these articles. Remember these. Already I told you vowels, V-O-W-E-L-S vowels, and the seven consonants and these A-R-S-E-L-E-S articles. Actually, so you should know, because why did I explain you about these vowels, consonants and articles means these vowels play an important role while pronouncing the letter and pronouncing the word. Because these vowels in Telugu these are called Achulu and Halulu. These vowels make different sounds. A, sometimes A sounds A, and sometimes A, sometimes it says all these letters are making the same sounds in different situations. A, yan, A, apple, A, like that, like that. E, egg, elephant, eagle. E makes E sound. Elephant, A sound. Egg, A sound. Like that. Next, like O also. Orange, O, orange, O, on, O, with open. Like that. O, open, O, orange, O, on, like that. Different sounds. And U also. U, umbrella. U, you, unable. You, unwanted. You, use. Like that. U sounds. Like that. I also. I, ice cream. I, in. I, is. Like that. A, E, I, O, U. These 5 letters make different sounds in different ways. That's why those are called vowels. Every people should know the pronunciation of these vowels and these consonants. Consonants, B sounds ba, C sounds sometimes C and sometimes ka, C-A-T, cat. Like that, C-E-S is sees, like that, C sounds. Next, D sounds da, F sounds fa, G sounds sometimes ga, sometimes G. G-U-M, gum, G-U-N, gun. Next, genius, G sound. Next, like that, H sounds ha. Like that, already your teachers might explain you, already know about these, the vowel pronunciation and these consonant pronunciation called phonics. Phonics sounds, which letter sounds in which way, everybody should know to pronounce and to read. Okay? Next, so learning the alphabets and vowels, consonants, articles. We should go to the next basic topic. What should you learn in English is parts of speech. What are the parts of speech? Already you have read so many times parts of speech from second standard onward, second standard to 10th standard. We always explain you noun, number 2 pronoun, number 3 adjective, number 4 verb, number 5 adverb, number 6 preposition, number 7 conjunction, and number 8 interjection. What are these parts of speech? What is the use by learning this? If we learn this, what can we do? Why should we learn? What are these? These are the parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. If you learn this, you can make a sentence. You can frame a sentence. Usually, everywhere we need to frame a sentence. Suppose if you want to tell anything, suppose you have completed eating, or you have completed your homework. What should you tell your teacher? Teacher, I have completed my homework. Suppose you want something from your friend. You want to ask your friend, dear friend, my dear friend, please give me a pen. Please give me a pen, like that. Plus, if you want to go to your mother, you want to ask your mother, what is the curry, mom, today? Like that. You want to frame a sentence. You want to know what is the curry. You want to ask your mother what is the curry. You went to your mother and you asked your mummy a question. What is the question? What is the curry, mom, today? You ask her like that. In that, what is the, please give me a pen. Otherwise, I have completed my homework. So, what is this? I have completed my homework. Actually, here some words are there. I is a word, have is a word, completed is a word, my homework. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words are there. By using these 5 words, you have made a meaningful sentence. By using these 5 words, you have made a useful sentence, required sentence. Whatever you want to tell, whatever you want to ask, whatever you want to express, that sentence you have made. Yes or no? One sentence is framed. Only you have framed a sentence. So how here by using a pronoun, I is a pronoun, have is a verb, auxiliary verb, helping verb, have is called, and completed is a verb. I have completed my. Here my is an adjective, homework is noun. See, I is pronoun, have verb, completed verb, and my adjective, and homework is a noun. Means whatever you want to tell, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to ask, you want these group, a group of words, noun is a group, pronoun is a group, adjective is a group, words, some words are nouns, some words are pronouns, some words are adjectives, some words are verbs, some words are adverbs, some words are prepositions, and some words are conjunctions, some words are interjections. By using all these group of words, we can can frame a sentence whatever we want. Which group? Noun group. What are the words in noun group? What are the words in pronoun group? What are the words in adjective? If you don't know, you can't make a meaningful sentence whatever you want to tell. Absolutely, if you want to tell something, if you know about these things, you can tell the same thing absolutely. If you don't know the usage of these parts of speech, you can't express your intention, whatever you feel, you can't express properly, you can't ask properly. Here, I used a pronoun, I used an auxiliary verb, I used a verb, and I used an adjective, and I used a homework to express that sentence. Understand? So, what are these nouns? What are these pronouns? What are these adjectives? What are the nouns? What are the pronouns? What are the adjectives? What are the verbs and what are the adverbs? How can we know? Where should we use? How can we use? Like this, you have to know about these 8 groups of words. If you don't know these 8 groups of words, you can't do anything in English. After this, we have to use nouns in proper place. After knowing this, after learning about these 8 groups, we have to use the nouns in proper places. Sentence, in sentence, where should we use noun? Where should we use pronoun? Where should we use an adjective? Where should we use a verb? Where should we use an adverb? Where should we use prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections? Basically, what are these? What are these? You should learn first. After that, you can start writing a sentence. Let's go to noun. So we should know about noun. What are the nouns? What is noun? All places, all things, all animals and birds, all human beings, all the names are nouns. So whatever we can see and we can touch. We can touch a blackboard. This is a noun. Blackboard, the word blackboard is a noun. Chair, noun. Table, noun. Plant, noun. Bird, noun. Fan, noun. Boy, noun. Girl, noun. Man, noun. Woman, noun. Like this, these are all nouns. Whatever we can see and we can touch. In front of you, light, curtain, like that, dog, cat, lion, like this, all the things, all the animals, all the human beings, everything around us, whatever we can see and we can touch is noun. Like that, boy, girl, table, chair, like this, etc. So many things. All the things are nouns. In noun, some subgroups are there in noun. Those are basically, first is common noun. Commonly used for everybody is called a common noun. Means child. So child is common noun. Boy. Boy. For commonly we can use for any boy. That is boy is common. Girl. Girl is used for all girls. That is called a common noun. In nouns, proper nouns are there. Proper nouns means which can be used for only one place or one person or one thing. Suppose boy is common noun. His name is Raju. Raju for him only. This fellow is another name. That fellow is another name. Suppose this fellow is Sumant. That fellow is some others. Ramesh. Otherwise Vivek. Vinay, etc. Like that, Raj is for him only. Properly we have to use for this fellow only. That's why Raju, names. Raju, Sita, Rita, like that for girls and for boys and for men and for women and villages. Actually, this is Bemlur. So many villages around us. Ponsanpalli, otherwise Nagurapalli, otherwise Kudellagudam, Seethampet. These are all proper nouns, names of that village, properly for that villages, properly for this boy, properly for this girl. That's why names are called proper nouns. Commonly used are called common nouns. And some more nouns are there, abstract nouns, collective nouns, and material nouns like this. Abstract nouns. So, already I told you just now, whatever we can touch and we can see are called nouns. Another one is there. Whatever we can't see and we can't touch, those are also nouns. Example, kindness. అంటే మనం ముందు ఉన్నవన్నీ మనకు కనిపించేవన్నీ మనం టచ్ చేయగలిగినవన్నీ ఎట్లా అయితే నౌన్ అని చెప్పానో టచ్ చేయలేని ఫీలింగ్స్ వాట్ ఎవర్ వి కాంట్ టచ్ అండ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ వి కాంట్ సీ సమ్ ఫీలింగ్స్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ ఆల్సో నౌన్స్. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కైండ్నెస్, పూర్ అండ్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్, లైక్ దట్. దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో we can't see it. We can't see his kindness, we can't see his poorness, but actually these are called feelings. Understand? Those feelings also called kindness is also a noun. Kindness is also a noun. So these feelings and emotions also nouns. Understand? So about nouns, common nouns, proper nouns, and abstract nouns means these feelings and emotions. Next, material nouns. Material nouns means nothing, just iron, gold, silver. These are called materials. Those are called material nouns. Like next, collective nouns means more than one, like a herd of animals, group of birds, like this herd of elephants, like that. More than one is there, no? Herd, bunch of geese, like this. This bunch is a collective noun. Next, herd of animals. The herd is a group of family. That is also a collective noun. These are kinds of nouns. That is different nouns we can use in to frame a sentence in different ways. So about nouns, we should know first about nouns. So the things, the places, the animals and birds, the man, human, and everything, and the feelings and emotions are also called nouns. Here, whatever we can see and touch, these are also nouns. Whatever we can't see and touch, the feelings and emotions, those are also some nouns. We can give you the list of the proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns, abstract nouns, and material nouns, etc. We can give the notes in the website. Just look after that. All the example words also with sentences you can upload in your website. Just look and read, know about nouns. Basically, these nouns, here I used, I want a book. Suppose I want a book. Here now tell me, what is the noun? I want a book. Here the book అనేది ఒక it's a thing. That's why book is a noun. Actually it is an article, but here a book means it is acts as an adjective. Next, want. I is pronoun, want is verb, a is adjective, and book is a noun. By using one noun, one adjective, one verb, and one pronoun, we have framed a sentence, and I expressed whatever I want to express. Suppose if you want a book, you said I want a book. In that sentence, you want one noun, one adjective, one verb, and one pronoun. That's why you have to learn these 8 parts of speech very clearly. Okay, now next, actually, just you know about noun. Now I am saying pronoun. What is noun and what is pronoun? Actually, what is the use of this means? Noun. It is nothing but a noun. Place only, thing only, animal only. Always man, boy or girl, man or woman or something, whatever etc. Whatever we can see and touch. But actually, instead of noun, suppose Raju is very clever. Raju got first rank. Okay, na? Raju is very clever. Raju got first rank. First time we used the noun Raju. Second time we should not say Raju clever, Raju got first rank, Raju has 2 pens, Raju did not come yesterday, Raju will not come tomorrow. Like that, we need not to say like that. We can use, instead of this Raju noun, Raju is a noun. In place of this noun, we can use he. He is a pronoun. Means in place of noun, we have to use these pronouns. The pronouns, the duplicate noun, almost in place of noun, we can use these words. What are these words? I will give you. He, she, it, I, me, my, mine, we, us, our, here myself also, myself, next you, your, yours, next they, them, their, etc. This list also we can upload in our website. So list of pronouns. These are all pronouns. He, she, it, I, my, mine, my, next you, your, yours, we, us, our, ourselves, they, them, they, like this. These are all pronouns. Where should we use these pronouns? So in place of nouns we can use these pronouns. Understand? Pronouns means we can use substitutionally in place of nouns are called pronouns. I want a pen. Already I wrote the sentence. I want a book. Here I want a book. In this I is pronoun, means a person. But instead of person name, we used this I. That's why this I is called pronoun. Noun place lone undede pronoun. Understand? So this is about pronoun. The list of pronoun also we can give you in our website. Just read these pronouns. These pronouns, by learning the pronouns, you must learn a table. What is the table for pronouns? First person, second person, third person. It is very, very important table in English subject. In English subject, it is very, very, very important. First person, second person, third person. Here suppose singular and plural. First person, second person, third person. Now here, in English subject, we have to feel, I am the first person. If you are there, you are the first person. In front of you, one member only. He is the second person. Remaining all are called third persons. He, she. So many boys are there. He. Otherwise they. Here, she, or they. These are all third persons. I is the first person. What is singular and what is plural? Singular means one, plural means more than two. A singular, here pronouns are divided like this. The pronouns table, here pronoun first person singular is I. For this, what is the plural for I? We. Already know this. First, second person singular you. What is the plural for this? You. You plural also you only. Next, third person singular. He, she, it. He, she, it. He, she, always he. Like this. These are all third persons. And they. What is the plural for? Plural for third person singular? They. వాళ్ళు. He, she, like this. Those are all third persons. You are the first person, second person, and around us, third person. You should learn this table very important, because this table only very important, because this table plays an important role while learning English grammar. While speaking, for spoken English, for an English grammar, this table is very important. Already we will upload this table in your website and prepare this table properly. Remember this table. Singular, plural. First person, second person, third person. Okay, bye-bye. Students, okay, I already taught you about these nouns and these pronouns. Nouns means all places, things, animals like chair, table, pen, pencil, whatever the things, animals, birds, all these things are called nouns. And instead of nouns, we can use these pronouns. Nothing but a noun, but pronouns of list also I already explained to you. Now, about these nouns, about these pronouns, one word we use, one group of words is called adjective. Using this adjective means some adjectives I will write you here. Beautiful, next good, bad, like this. These are all adjectives. Beautiful, good, bad, like this. Tell you what I think you understood. Beautiful is about a person, or about a place, or about a thing, or about an insect, about a bird, about a flower, etc. So now we explain what it is very beautiful. Means it is very beautiful. Understand? Like that. So he is good, otherwise she is good. What is the use of this good word good? We can know he is good. We can understand. Good and understand just know. What like a beautiful. And understand just me. So no, like this bad. He is bad. And then we can know his inside, his nature. He is bad. He is good. She is beautiful. That flower is beautiful. That plant is beautiful. That place is beautiful. About the place, about the flower, about the boy, about the girl, about the place, we can say its speciality. What are these places, things, animals, all the nouns? About this noun, so that the flower is beautiful. Flower. Here I write a sentence. That flower is beautiful. Flower. What is flower? Flower is a noun. I told you already things, animals, birds, places, fruits, birds, flowers, everything is a, this flower is a noun. Flower, this flower and a noun is beautiful and an adjective. This is the adjectives. Adjectives అనేవి ఎప్పుడూ కూడా always either a noun or a pronouns, either a nouns or pronouns quality, either good or bad, but a quantity either big or small. This adjective will explain us. Means by using an adjective, here you can write big also.
by using these adjectives, we can say about a person, about a place, about a flower, about a bird. Suppose if you want to tell it is a big place. What is the word big? By using the adjective big, we can tell it is a big place. So suppose if you want to say about any small place, so it is a small place. By using the word small, we can tell that the place is very small. We can express our view by using the small adjective. These adjectives. We use these adjectives to express about a noun and about a pronoun. A noun's nature, a noun's speciality, as well as pronoun's nature, pronoun's speciality, pronoun about pronouns. So these adjectives describes about noun, about pronoun. So we can upload the list of adjectives also in our website to know about adjectives. ADJECTIV adjective always express about this noun or this pronoun. Pronouns speciality or nature or importance or greatness or something, otherwise the difficulty with this pronoun, this noun, this adjective will explain us. For adjectives, degrees of comparison is there. So degrees of comparison means positive. This is also very important table. So we can upload you comparative and superlative. Positive, comparative and superlative. Remember this table, it is very, very important. Positive means about saying about only one person. Suppose in a sentence you are saying that flower is beautiful. How many flowers are there here? Only one flower. Understand? That's why we use this positive degree of beautiful. Positive degree. Suppose two flowers are there, no. Comparative degree means comparative degree. Listen this very carefully. For adjectives, positive, comparative, superlative degrees are there. Degrees of comparison. First one is positive. Only one flower, one place, one thing, one animal, one person. Okay? We use this positive degree. Suppose two flowers are there. Suppose I write a sentence. Rose flower is more beautiful than lily. Suppose I write a sentence here. Here how many flowers are there? This is called comparative degree. Two things are there. Comparative degree, positive degree and only one flower. Comparative degree means two flowers. Here what are the two flowers? One rose and one lily. Rose is a noun, lily is a noun. About the comparison between these rose and lily is called comparative degree. Here rose flower is more beautiful than lily. Means this is more beautiful. Here beautiful, more beautiful. And third one is, while comparative degrees, there when two flowers are there, we are comparing two flowers. One is rose, another one is lily. While comparing these two flowers, rose flower is more beautiful than lily. That is the comparison. More beautiful. On a degrees of comparison, adjective more beautiful is the adjective we use in this. Degrees of comparison of adjective is used there to compare two flowers. Now, so many group of flowers are there. Suppose roses, lilies, jasmine, marigold, like that. So many flowers are there. From those flowers, rose is the beautiful. You have to tell that sentence. That is the superlative degree. Super, what is the meaning for super? Super means from 10 members, one member is super. You will say him super, you are super, like that. Here rose is super among so many types of flowers. Rose, lily, jasmine, marigold, so many flowers are there. From those flowers, rose. Suppose rose is, here it is in tense. Rose is the most beautiful flower in the garden. Means in the garden so many flowers are there. In that only rose is super. That's why he used the superlative degree. Rose is the most beautiful flower in the garden. So the most, for superlative degree, we must use the most beautiful. As a degrees of comparison from the group, so many. Here one is super, among so many. So many, from among so many, one is super, that's why superlative degree. Only if we say about only one noun is called positive degree. Suppose if we say about two nouns, comparison is called comparative degree. If you say about so many nouns, from that we use a superlative degree to say about one noun. That noun is rose here. Here about in comparative degree we say about rose only. In comparative degree we say about rose and lily. And in superlative degree we expressed our view by using superlative degree in the group in the garden. Rose is the most beautiful flower. Like that, degrees of comparison of remaining words: good, better, best, the best. Okay, na? Bad, worse, and the worst. Like bad, worse, and the worst. Like that, the degrees of comparison tables we can upload in our website. Follow the table to know about the adjectives. How can we express the speciality of noun or pronoun by using an adjective, and compare degrees of comparison of adjective, positive, negative, positive compared to and superlative degree of an adjective. By using an adjective, we can express and we can say about the noun or pronoun more. We can say about the noun. We can say more about the pronoun, and we can say that is the noun is the good or bad? Is that noun is the pronoun is the good or bad? I think you understand what is an adjective. Adjective can tell us about the noun and the pronoun, and by using these degrees of comparison, we can say about one noun or one pronoun. We can compare two nouns or two pronouns. We can say about one noun among a group of so many nouns. Okay, ma?